I think they both are, there's been a million games played at Arrowhead Stadium in freezing cold weather in December and January over the years since they built that stadium and it opened up. And bottom line is, it's been going on since the 70s. There's been a million games there in the cold. They've played in cold weather, left and right. Boston certainly is one of the coldest places in America, in the upper Northeast there. There's no doubt they play in brutal conditions. So I think they both can do it. I don't think either one of them's not going to show up for the game because it's 10 degrees. And first of all, there have been colder games than 10 degrees. They've had a game there at 1 degree, and it felt like -20. And we've seen games at Lambeau Field where it felt like 40 below, and the Giants won there. So I've seen everything, and I just, to me, the cold weather is a fascination with the television broadcasters and the fans on watching it on television. They're fascinated by how cold it is. But if you ever notice these players, they play with no shirts on and nothing. They just are like, let's go. I don't care. They get so lit and so jacked up. And if you're actually in the game and you're one of the 11 on the field, right, and playing nonstop, I don't even think at some point, I think when you go out there, it's freezing. When you warm up, it's freezing. When the game starts and you start getting lit up, I just think it doesn't matter. I think the weather's going to be brutal for both sides. It's very cold. They both experience it. There's no, oh, we're better at it than you are. I just don't believe that. I've seen too many teams. So if you're right, the Patriots will go and win the game because they can handle the weather better. It's nonsense. They'll either win the game or they won't. And I don't think it's going to be because it's cold outside, because they both play in cold weather. So it's no big deal to me. I'm just glad it's, frankly, being played in freezing cold weather, because the other game's played in a 70-degree dome where they all brag about how loud it is because, we're indoors in a tube. So it's loud. The voices circle around like a tornado, and it's loud. Congratulations, you're loud in a building indoors that's enclosed. Go outside at Arrowhead Stadium, it's 1 degree, and it's loud as hell. And that's real football right there. All this canned indoor fake sound to me is boring. These indoor games are boring. In fact, I think they're terrible. In fact, all of them. The Super Bowl indoors in Atlanta, terrible. I love it when they play outside in the elements. Football is meant to be played in January in the elements, if you ask me.